Yo, I'm Carla,
I'm Narika.
and this is
The bench.
The Bench.
The bench in South Africa.
Yes,
The bench. Hopefully, we won't be in South Africa.
come later on in the year.
Come mid-year,
Yeah.
July, August,
Why?
in New Zealand, Australia.
Why?
FIFA Women's World Cup 2023.
And
Banyana,
why?
banyana.
There we go. Exactly. I was going to ask why do we need to be there, but you answered it. Banyana, the last footballing team to come out of South Africa to win a continental trophy. So,
Yeah, there's only been two.
Mm.
96, 2022.
oh, but I was even counting Sundowns and stuff. So, like,
yeah.
they won, but like this Banyana, the
I thought
most
you meant,
recent
like, the
champion.
national.
Yeah, but even national team. So,
Mm.
most recent national team actually overall to win a trophy. So at this stage of the game, based off recent form,
Yeah, because even our development teams,
Mhm.
the youth,
haven't.
they go far, but they're not winning.
And like all the other sports as well. I mean, yeah, they won and stuff, but that was years ago, fam. We're talking about last year. We're talking about recent times.
I'm talking about when that one time I was in Morocco.
Mm,
I don't think I remind people enough that I was in Morocco
yeah.
and I watched Banyana win a continental trophy. But
Live with your own eyes.
with my own eyes, I was there. I was breathing in the air, the same air the champions were breathing in. We were all breathing in the same air.
Mm,
Do you know what I mean?
mm,
Feeling the same heat on our skin.
yeah.
It was the same. We were like this. But we'll see you guys in New Zealand, Australia. We can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Plug the sponsor us. I feel like I want to stand at a
robot?
like there,
Or outside the
like in Santon, like outside a Louis V store, like.
I thought you were say outside like Safa's offices and be like,
Oh, like I could do that as well.
Yeah.
Please send me to New Zealand to
Yeah.
watch Banyana. Oh, maybe I should do that.
Mhm.
But we're here. Let's talk about some DSTV Prem.
Yes.
There's a lot happening, and by a lot happening, I mean there's a lot of people who are fans on the socials that are sad
Why?
because they don't want to go support a different team.
And you know what? There's no rules, son.
Do what
whatever
you
you want. Be like me. One season I supported Bloom. Still loved him. Ripping him right now.
Okay.
Next season I supported Chiefs. They did well. We reached the final. We did the things. And now I'm with my new team. And look what's happening.
Sekhukhune beats Swallows 1-0.
Yes.
Do you still think it's because you support them?
We top 8. I think we 5th in the Lord. And I think that is 4 or 3 wins in a row now. And the only reason, because I'm a man of logic, right? When good things happen, it's because something has entered the atmosphere or your life. You know what I mean? So when I started supporting Sekhukhune, how all of a sudden, you can't call it coincidence, but I'd go with logic. That all of a sudden, upwards trajectory, top 8, out of relegation. Why? Me. And the team, but good vibes.
I'm just going to keep it moving because Colin could probably spend the entire episode speaking about how he is the good luck charm to Sekhukhune.
Lucky charm.
The lucky Colin charm. Cape Town City on the up, 1-0 over TS Galaxy.
I wouldn't say up. I'd say winning a game. Yeah.
Winning a game. You're on the up. You're winning.
A game is up. Yeah.
You're winning.
Yeah.
You're on the up.
Mm.
They're going to finish probably in the top 8.
Hopefully for them.
I think the biggest question for me is when will they win the league?
It's not even a question about winning the league. I think for them it's about consistency in the league.
Yeah, they're not consistent.
When are they actually going to challenge the team? No one's saying win it, but someone's saying be a threat to win it, So they need to get over that hurdle first before anything else.
That is true. Royal AM 1-1 against Chippa United. Out of the top 8. It's the curse of your maiden season finishing second.
True, but I mean they did it twice. This is their 3rd season, I think.
A follow-up season.
In the league. 3rd season? Or have they just been?
Season.
I feel like they've done so much in the league where it just feels like a lot, like they've been around.
No, last year was their 1st season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that is their 2nd season. So it just feels like they've been around for a long time. So it's mad, and I called it. So here we are.
Sustainability.
I said it in the beginning. I was like, you can bang off the beginning, and then all of a sudden, these transfers, and then those wage strikes, and all this drama that surrounds the club. it's going to take its toll on players and performances. And I don't love to see it, but you know what? When you're right, you're right.
Another KZN team with a draw. Amazulu 1 versus a struggling Gallants 1. Romain Falls, it's his first season. I think you give him time. I think he pulled off that big win against the Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
And yes, Kaizer Chiefs are struggling, but they're struggling relative to a Sundowns performance. But relative to everyone else in the league,
they're a good team.
They're a good team, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And for Amazulu to beat them,
the way they did.
Yeah. And Gallants, if you're struggling, like, don't sleep on the teams that are struggling. They're going to start showing up performances in the second half of the season.
When it's crunch time, yeah.
You know what I
mean?
Still die, yeah. Yeah. Cold, rainy nights in Sunderland on a Thursday.
In Sunderland?
No, but you know what I mean? Like, it's the Sunderland equivalent.
That reference is wrong.
It is Sunderland.
It's Stoke.
They both start with an S.
So at this point, that's a yellow card for your football license. Make one more mistake, we got a red card to suspend you. I'm sorry, you're not allowed. Next episode, I'm probably gonna appeal with somebody else.
There's a phrase for Sunderland.
No, it's a cold, rainy night, cold Tuesday night in Stoke. In Stoke.
That's Peter Drew. Okay.
Stoke.
In Stoke. Okay.
Yellow card.
I'm gonna keep it moving. There was a case in Derby. Arrows lost 1-0 to Maritzburg United. Could Arrows
get relegated?
Yeah.
Yeah. They could do a swap because, I mean, Maritzburg were doing really good in the beginning, and now all of a sudden, I think they also hit 3 wins in a row.
They're above the red line.
Took them out of that relegation tour. You know, there's a lot of games to play. And then Arrows now are just getting dragged down, you know. So they had that one good season where they finished in the top 8, and now it looks like they just returning back to how they playing.
I think that's big. I think Arrows are struggling this season. Sorry, because they moved a lot of their talent out of the club.
Yeah, they moved talent. They lost their coach who brought like the success in Coach Mandla, and now like he's also out of a job. Yeah, because Jose is at Pirates. So there's been a lot of change over the past 3 seasons. You don't like to see it, but I mean, it's how you deal with it that's going to determine where they finish.
There was another draw. There's quite a few draws on the card. Supersport versus Richards Bay, 1-1. Second place is...
It's tight.
For Richards Bay. And I back Richards Bay to potentially finish second because of that first-time Premier League glow.
Yeah.
That glow up when you hit the Premier League is to finish second.
But I mean, to finish second in a Champions League spot in your first time ever, it's insane.
Swallows did it.
No, Swallows did not do it.
They finished second.
They didn't finish second. They finished in the top 8, but it wasn't second. So.
Oh, they started dropping points.
Yeah.
They held second, and then they went on that draw run, and then they started dropping points. Royal AM?
Royal AM, I don't think they finished second. I think they finished third. Yeah, because last season it was Cape Town City finished second in that Champions League spot.
Yeah.
So they do well in their first season, but like it's how well that they do, you know, will determine their performances in the next season possibly.
I think people are sleeping on Richards Bay, and honestly, Richards Bay could finish second, and I'd love to see the boys from the Bay, #RichBoys, finish second. Actually, you get a jersey, a Richards Bay jersey to like proper represent. But Coach Gav, he up. What a coach.
Yes, and I love to see it because everybody thought this man was washed and that basically he doesn't have what it takes to manage at a top club in the league anymore. But he's doing the things, fam.
He's still doing the. He's reviving super sports. He's really reviving. He brought a centre back from Pirates, brought him back home to super sport, and careers are just flourishing.
Yeah, I think Gavin Hunt is just underrated at this stage. I feel like he was lowly rated, and now based on everything, reviving the careers, performances, everything, it's up there. He's one of the most relevant coaches in the league.
Oh, he will always be relevant. He'll always have a job.
I appreciate Malum Gav, yeah.
Even his daughter, I follow his daughter on
socials.
On the socials.
Yeah, and I appreciate her comments as well on the socials.
Love it. She said
the engagement.
She said that Sunday is for football, not for lovers. And I was like, I hear you. I'm going to retweet that.
I hear you.
Because you make sense. Pirates beat Stellenbosch 4-1. They move into the top 4 continental football spots.
Not really, but yeah.
Top 4?
It's top 3.
The 4th place, they play in the...
Don't work like that. Now we're going to send this decision to VAR. That's where you are. Yellow card, this one over here.
They do. Top 4. So 1 and 2 goes into CAF.
Yes.
Champions League.
Yes.
3, is it the Nedbank Cup winner?
Exactly.
So if you win the Nedbank Cup and you finish top 4, then...
Yeah.
I think, okay, that's how I got confused. I think there was a year when person who finished 4th won Nedbank Cup. Anyway, the fans are crazy on Pirates. They be calling for some teams abroad to come play them now.
Crazy. I mean, I'm seeing things over there. They're saying that they're the best team in the world and claiming that when you were like 4th on the log in the PSL. It's madness. So whatever the Pirates fans are actually on, I might want to take part in that because that optimism is much needed in 2023.
Do you know what team could potentially be up there for best team in the world? It's Sundowns. Not so much Pirates. Sundowns beat Kaizer Chiefs in a very much anticipated. They built up this game.
Yeah.
Sundowns beat Chiefs 1-0. I try to get tickets.
I was surprised.
I try to get tickets last minute. You can't actually get tickets just before a game starts.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean,
I wish you could. There's only like 35,000 tickets sold.
Yeah. So, and they played in Soccer City, so
I should have been able to get
should have been able to go and watch it, but yeah, it's kind of mad, based like those are the top 2 teams in South Africa, so you'd want to see.
But when we say
packed stadium,
when you say top 2, it's
not
one
performance,
team,
but like they there, like the
non-performance wise. Okay,
some of the biggest fan bases, and then it's still. I mean, 35,000 people is a lot of people.
Hundreds,
right? And take into account the amount of people who just went in without buying a ticket. So
I should have been that person.
Yeah,
but I like to stick to the rules. Chiefs fans really went into this game thinking they were going to do something.
And evidently, they didn't.
And they didn't.
The only thing they did was lose.
When was the last time Sundowns lost a game?
I don't know, because even when you go and look at the table, you just see green. No reds. No grays even.
When was the last time Chiefs lost a game?
Who?
The game before this one.
Yeah.
And the game before that one. More tangible. Is Coach Arthur's time up?
I think it is.
Who will they get to replace him?
I think it is. I don't know who you...
Bring back Malum Gav.
No, that's like you can't do that. But either you sack him and then you move on, or you keep him and let him cook and let him build whatever he intends on building.
What is he building?
We're not sure yet, but it takes time, and he's not doing horrible.
They're not doing horrible in context. Like when we speak about Sundowns, we need to speak about Sundowns in their own world and in the rest of the league. And in context of the rest of the league, Kaizer Chiefs aren't doing too well. But I think the fan base expects them
to be challenging and
winning, right?
And it's not so long ago that they were doing that. So like
they weren't battered. Like Amazulu battered them. They weren't given a hiding. It was 1-0. Okay. But fan to fan, non-Kaizer Chiefs fan to another fan, guys, pick another team to support. This isn't the team to support. Even Pirates are playing like more exciting and attractive football.
Yeah, may not get the results, but the football, the actual Sundowns play better.
Always attractive football. Kaizer Chiefs, I don't know.
It's like 1 week you'll see like amazing football, and the next week it's like, what the hell am I watching? So it's tough.
Their top goal scorer, who's on 7 goals, like Peter, I think Peter Shalile is also on 7 goals. Kaizer Chiefs, their striker, I can't say his name.
Caleb.
Caleb's also on 7 goals. And like both these players aren't starting, right? They're not consistently starting. They're not in the starting 11. Peter comes on in the second half. But whether Peter starts or does not start, Sundowns are still guaranteeing themselves a dub. Kaizer Chiefs, why not start the player that's scoring you goals?
They have options. It's not that they don't have options, but also...
Are they the correct options?
We don't know. As I said, like we keep on saying it, Chiefs are just missing that. There's something that they need to do to get resolved, but it's weird.
Everyone has options. I can go out into the world and there are options for me. It doesn't mean I'm going to go date and marry all the options.
I feel like that's a second yellow. And you deserve to be sent off. That's just my opinion.
Why?
I don't know, unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah.
I'm just stating a fact that like we're going to end up being the bench who just speaks about Kaizer Chiefs because I think for the sake of South African football, we want to see this club
Do well. Yeah.
do better than they are doing. And it's like eating food that's missing salt or dating someone that doesn't have a front tooth.
Damn, okay. That's definitely a second year though. Noriko will not be taking part for the rest of the show, guys. Thank you very much for joining us.
No, to close off, we spoke about it in the beginning. We want to be in New Zealand.
Yes.
And Australia for the
Yes.
2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, watching Banyana Banyana and the other African nations, but mainly Banyana Banyana. So if you are watching this and you made it this far in the video and you know someone who knows someone who knows someone
Who knows someone?
at Cecil, at Safa, at Hollywood Bits, anyone that has a little bit of like loose change running around to help us get to New Zealand to watch the Women's World Cup, slide into those DMs. The DMs are open. Slide into the DMs. Also, think of it as a birthday gift because our birthdays are coming up soon. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop comments on the videos. Let us know what you thought of the results. Let us know what you think is going to happen in the league. Cup trophies are coming soon.
Yeah.
Cup games are coming soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's all love. This is The Bench. Until next time.